Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV Australia. It is Saturday, the 27th of August at 8 p.m. My name is Harry T. It's so great to have your company. I know, I can't believe it's already nearly September. Hey, Miller. So if you're watching, please let me know. Let me know where you're even from. That'd be lovely. Hey, Michelle. I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you? That's really nice. So if you are new here, which sometimes we do get lots of new people every week. Hey, Jody. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Stevie. Hi, Raven. Basically, we have been around for a while, and our website is psychictvaustralia.com. The phone numbers in Australia 02-907-10199. In the US 19143373780. In Canada 1778-8071-426, and our international number is +61 488 25177. Basically, you can call any of those numbers and you can get a reading with one of our psychics who are logged in. I'll find out who's logged in now. We've got Grace on pin 9888. We've got Lenny on pin 9118. We've got Natalie on pin 9810. We've got Raylene on pin 9802. And some of our psychics also offer email readings, such as Grace and Raylene. They're on right now. So if you don't want to make a call, you can actually go to the website, psychictvaustralia.com, and you can actually get an email reading as well. Okay, cool. I just got a little message from production. Hi, Paula. Hi, Colleen. Hey, Kay. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Kim. Oh, you get a notification each time. That's amazing. Hi, Ralph. Hi, Karina. Hi, Paula. Hi, Danielle. Great to see some new names. Hi, Giovanna. Hi, Kalia from Tasmania, I think. Hey, Kerry. Hi, Paul from Scotland. How amazing. So that's basically how our show operates. Now, if you would like to receive, hey, Angela, a complimentary tidbit reading, which is a short, and I'm going to say the word short because I need to tell some of our psychics to not waffle so much. They do. they mean well, but they go on and on, some of them. But anyway, so they are short tidbit readings, which are complimentary, that we do offer here every Thursday and every Saturday. And what we basically need you to do is you need to like this video and you need to share this video. And then once you've liked and shared the video, you can write in the comments, hi, I've liked and shared, and my question is, will I sell my house? So you've got to like and share this video first and foremost to qualify. The second thing you've got to do is in the comments section, you need to leave a specific question that you would like answered, not a general whatever question, a proper question, but you need to start your question by saying that you've liked and shared the video. You can't just ask the question. You need to ask your question with that you've liked and shared, and it needs to be in the same comment. Don't write them in separate comments, in the same one, okay? That would be great. Most of you know how that works, but there's lots of new people. So if for those who are new to the show, you'll see the questions that are pulled on. They're how you ask. So you've got to like and share this video first and foremost. That's the most important thing. And then the second thing is in the comments, you need to write that you've liked and shared and leave your specific question together with that, hi, I've liked and shared comment. Okay. So never ask a question without prefacing it with I've liked and shared, and make sure you have liked and shared it. Otherwise you're lying, and then that's not ever good. You never lie to psychics. It's not good. Okay. So, hey, Leslie from Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Love her. She's terrific. Hi, Deb. Hi, Jessica. Okay. So apparently I've just got word. Actually, I've just got two things told to me. One, Linda, who is always on our show, she's actually in New Zealand at the moment, so that's very exciting. And Kerry is a new psychic to Psychic TV. So that's really, really exciting. So let's bring on Kerry first and we'll meet her. And then we'll go from there, okay? So please like and share this video. And once you've done that, in the comments, write that you've liked and shared it and leave your specific question. And for the regulars who are on here, if you notice some new people who are not doing it correctly, can you please let them know? Sheree normally does it, but I have a feeling she's not on tonight. But anyway, because normally she's on straight away. Okay, awesome. Oh, look, people are saying hi. Hi, everyone. All right, let's bring on Kerry. Her name is Kerry McCall on pin 9104, and we'll get to know her. And then we'll bring on Linda as well. And do you want me to keep the same two on at the same time? It gives them more airtime. And I mean, all the psychics like that, let's be honest. But not only that, do you guys like that? Do you want that? If I get 3 yeses, I always do it. I normally get about 40 yeses. But so someone says, can I please have a message? No, you can't. Not like that. You need to like and share the video. And then once you've liked and shared the video, you need to write in the comment that you've liked and shared it, including a specific question. And then maybe. Yes. We've got about 20 yeses. Awesome. Okay, great. I'm glad that you love that. All right, awesome. Because it's about you. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. If you guys said, no, don't do it, then I wouldn't do it. All right, let's bring on Kerry first, and we'll get to know her. Hold on.
Hi, welcome, everyone. How are we?
Hi, Kerry. Well, welcome to you, actually. How are you, Kerry?
Thank you. I'm really great. Welcome to myself and to my insight.
Tell us.
Really looking forward to sharing what we have for you all tonight. Really
tell us about you, Kerry. I don't know who you are. Tell us, and I'm sure a lot of people don't.
Oh, so okay. Well,
tell us who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's my rundown. Mother of 5, born in New Zealand, Dunedin. Came over to Australia when I was 21. Did a lot of traveling, met a lot of beautiful people. Been up in Port Douglas for the last 15 years.
Wow,
loving it up here. Beautiful place for winter.
Yep.
Yeah. I've been reading for many years.
So do you do both psychic and medium, or do you just do psychic, or what do you do?
I am primarily, I look always at the future. So I'm purely future reader. Really look forward to seeing things for everybody.
Great.
Yeah.
So more the psychic. You know what I have to say? There are some people from New Zealand on here as well. And the irony is we've got Linda, who I'm just about to bring on. She's actually apparently in New Zealand as we speak. So that's a bit ironic. So that's kind of cool.
It is ironic. I hope she's put her woolies on.
I don't even know what a woolly is, but we'll ask.
All the warm clothes, keep your woolies, your Ugg boots, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you
go.
Yeah,
your warm clothes.
Yeah. Hilarious. Yeah. All right, let's bring on Linda. Hi, Linda, gorgeous. How are you?
Good, darling. Good. And it's so funny, Kerry. I'm in Queenstown, so I'm not that far from Dunedin.
Oh, beautiful spot.
And yes. Extra jumpers, extra jackets. It is cold here.
Is it cold there? Really?
Absolutely.
Well.
There's snow on the hill.
Absolutely. If I open the curtains behind me, you could see the ski fields and you can see the lights on the ski fields. So that's how close we are to the snow. And
oh, wow.
So basically, Queenstown, if you haven't been there, we're just circled with mountains and snow. It's just absolutely picturesque, absolutely picturesque.
I've never been to New Zealand. So I've heard the most amazing things about it. Like I've heard it's probably one of the most beautiful countries in the world.
Above and beyond.
Yeah, and I've always been actually my family and I, we were sort of talking about before COVID happened. Oh, maybe we should all go to New Zealand, and then COVID happened, so we never did. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I've heard the most amazing things about it. How ironic.
I've been working over. It's funny that you're working in Australia, but I've been working over here for over 10 years in New Zealand. So
unreal. Unreal. Where were you born, Linda?
Oh, I was born in Parramatta, New South Wales.
Oh, so you were born in Australia? Yeah, you were born in Australia.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've got family over here. So my son lives over here, and I've got 2 grandchildren. So
that's right. I remembered you said family in New Zealand. I remembered that. Yeah, cool.
So you can come over and work, and you've got free accommodation. So it's a plus.
Oh, it's amazing. What a great thing to do. Well, Kerry and Linda, you're both terrific. Now, Linda, talk a little bit about you, because we've just met Kerry, and Kerry's obviously a lovely person already. We like her, but people already know you. But for those who might not, tell us, Linda, a little bit more.
Okay, very, very quickly. I'm a psychic medium, obviously. Psychic, we connect to your energy, what's going on around you, past, what's relevant to you before we go into anything connected to future predictions. But I am a medium, which is connecting to spirit. I have been working over 10, 15 years with police. I worked at a police station, so I do forensic mediumship, so a bit of a passion for me. So my home base is Campbelltown. My office is in Campbelltown. So that's a pretty good rundown. I work in, I do a lot of travel. So I do work in England, done a lot of studies in America. I'm one of Lisa Williams' master teachers, and I travel. Obviously, New Zealand is my second home, but I do a lot of travel in your capital cities and outback New South Wales or Canberra and your country clubs.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. Well, I am so thrilled to have both of you on. So many people, I just want to say, so Kerry, Mystique, one of our other psychics on the show, said, welcome, Kerry.
Thank you.
We've got so many people on here from New Zealand, actually. They're saying that they're from New
Beautiful.
Zealand. Jessica's been to Queenstown. Linda, Danielle said she loves you. So that's adorable. All right, I'm just going to unstar all of these because they're sort of irrelevant now. Okay, so let's pull the first one. It's Helen. This is for you, Kerry. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is more of a mediumship. Kerry, I'm going to start with Linda, if you don't mind. So Linda,
no
let's start with you, Linda, just because it's more of a mediumship one. And I know Kerry prefers more psychic. So Linda, we'll start with you. Helen has said, I've liked, loved, and shared. Thank you, Helen. Is there any messages from my past ones as I'm traveling at the moment, please? So she would like to connect with past loved ones and she's traveling or whatever.
Okay. When we travel, basically, we want to know that we're protected and we're loved, and making sure that we're safe. And I love to travel as well, but I also love to know basically, where I've come from, and if our loved ones basically go with us, or do they stay where they are? But absolutely, sweetheart, there is a really, really strong female connected around you. I really want to go on mum's side of the family. So I know that there's a lot of energy connected around someone that, you didn't really get to say goodbye to. But I do feel I want to go mum. So I do feel it could be mum or mum's mum, which is your grandmother on mum's side, which lets me know that there's an immense amount of love connected around there. I know she wasn't very well at the end of her life, but I do feel with you're a little bit of a survivor. So I will say this beautiful connection connected around you is letting me know no matter where you go in the world, you're never ever alone. She's basically going to come with you, or she's already acknowledging that she's coming with you. I keep seeing, today or the last 24 hours is a lot of daffodils, and I know basically it is what we call Cancer Week or Cancer this month. So I do feel there's very strong relevance connected around that. So knowing that you're not alone, sweetheart, and I know it's only very, very short and very, very quick, but knowing that you're not alone, and no matter where you travel, you've got this beautiful, beautiful woman, which is basically giving me a mum connection connected around you that's traveling with you, by your side, and making sure that you're safe as you are a very, very seasoned traveller, and you have got a good intuition with people, but sometimes it's nice to know that we're not doing it on our own as well. So
beautifully said. Thank you, Linda. That was gorgeous. And thank you, Helen. All right, Kerry, your turn. We are going to go with this person. Her name is Belle. Come on, Harry, baby, pick me. Liked and shared. Good, very good. Anything encouraging for me will be appreciated. So if you'd like to pull some cards for her, or whatever you feel guided to say.
Okay. Let me just see what we get for you. Encouragement. Well, it's really, I've got the Empress card, which is embracing your stronger self. So being in tune and being totally connected with your flourishing gifts. So nurture that. Really, really sustain and nurture your feminine spirit, and that will surely grow into abundance. It's saying follow your heart more. So don't be afraid to get connected and feel emotional and share your truth, because it can only empower you and all those around. So just a lot of love, a lot of potential growth. So I also feel, following more hobbyistic energy here, and really connecting with others on a really heartfelt connection and bonding. So just sharing more, I feel.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Kerry. And thank you, Belle, for your question. Linda, we're going to give you, this is a really interesting one. Have a good read of it, and then I'll pull it off so we can see you. Michelle said, liked and shared. This question may seem a bit odd, but I was wondering why my little 7-year-old granddaughter sings Elvis Presley songs word for word since the passing of my mum, who was a huge Elvis fan. She has never heard any of his songs. That is amazing. What do you reckon, Linda?
Oh, how amazing. You know, children are
Mm.
basically born in this world that can see. You know, they're born with this beautiful, beautiful intuition. Society, they grow up and they tell them basically they're living in a fantasy world. So when we've got this beautiful connection to our grandmother and her great-grandmother, or your mum, her grandmother, is letting me know that that connection never, ever wavers. You know, as a grandmother, we sing songs to our children. And, you know, I can tell you, going in the car, all my kids knew basically every 70s music before they knew the Wiggles. So I would say the same with your grandmother as well, or with your mum, sorry, sweetheart. So how does she comfort her grandchild, even though she's not here in basically the living? So through the spirit world, your mother would be singing to this beautiful, beautiful grandchild, because there is such a beautiful connection between your daughter and your mum. And that bond never, ever breaks because someone's physical body isn't here. So I would say basically your little one is so, so intuitive, and to have the blessings of your mother sing to her as she sings, basically not understanding what she's singing, but knowing that basically that love from the other side is still connected. Oh, sweetheart, what a blessing. What a blessing to know that those two are still connected, even though they're not here in the other side. Never underestimate someone in the spirit world, and never underestimate the knowledge of a child as they still can see, feel, and hear. Oh, sweetheart. I
Beautifully said.
hope that helps, but what an amazing
Beautifully said.
your child has got.
What a great question and what a great answer. I love that.
Yeah.
That was
So
awesome.
beautiful.
It was great. All right, Kerry, darling, your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to give you, Miller's one of our regulars. I've seen her name quite a few times. Liked and shared.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Do you see me
Hi.
and Sam being in a relationship, please and thank you? Miller,
Okay,
wants to know if she's
so
gonna be with Sam. What do you reckon? That's a very
Sam,
good
let's
question.
feel what we get for the Sam energy. Let's see what we get. Okay, well, it will have to be someone that has a really strong mind. I've got the Ace of Swords, so really high connection on the mental capacity, wanting to share, wanting to lead and direct. So I think you really need to open up, or hopefully have that connection with great communication, great, what is the word that I'm looking for? Force to go forward, plans that you've got the same understanding, deep understanding of where you're going to forge forward, and the same connection. I'm going, you're a giver. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, which means you do give a lot. So I would probably say, stand back a little bit, speak your truth, but don't have to overcompensate. Get a bit more of a energy flow, so you're just not always the one putting out the work. Get some back, and hopefully there you'll set your boundaries. And I have the Ace of Wands, which means things will move forward for you.
Very good.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
But I definitely see the fact of having the scales, having that balance is very, very important, and how you communicate. So yeah, I see good things. Well,
Awesome. Beautiful. Loved it. Thank you, Kerry. And thank you, Miller, darling. Linda, I've got feedback for you from Michelle. Oh, Linda, you melt my heart. Little Mahali, I think that's the name, always says she talks to her nan. You have truly given me so much comfort. You are amazing. Oh, sending you so much love. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Michelle, that's beautiful. Thank you.
It's beautiful, Michelle. Thank you.
That was beautiful. All right, Linda, your turn again. Let's go with this lady. She always asks pretty much the same question. I kind of hope it's a little bit different. Or maybe actually it's slightly different. She's poised it. Diane. Hello, Diane. Loved and shared. Please can I have a message from a loved one in spirit tonight? Thank you. You're welcome.
I'm still drawn onto mum's side of the family. It's so funny. There's such a mother connection at the moment. You know, Diane, I will say basically I have got a beautiful feminine energy connected around you, and I am drawn on mum's side of the family. So, you know, we feel so alone when we lose basically the ones that we love the most, and it's really, really hard to let go of grief when we don't see them in the physical. So you need to start to use your own gut and your own intuition, sweetheart, because I do feel you've got that very, very fine-tuned, and listen to the messages that are coming through, the messages of love. Sometimes we don't hear them and sometimes we don't see them, but I know love is felt. And you can basically walk into a room and feel an immense amount of love, or you can feel alone, but knowing that basically there's an immense amount of love. So I will say to you, stay strong. Hold your head up and remember where you come from, sweetheart, because I will tell you, one step ahead of the other, no stepping back, knowing basically that I have got this amazing energy of love flowing basically from the spirit world to you, knowing that basically you're going to be okay. You know, we desperately want to hear, don't be so hard on yourself. Start to feel. And basically start to feel that love that's coming through. But I will say it's definitely on mum's side of the family, or a very, very strong mum connection. And if I can feel anything, it is a definitely mother love. So, sweetheart, hold your head up, remember where you come from, and stay strong. And I hope that message.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Linda. And thank you, Diane. Kerry, your feedback from Miller. Thank you, Kerry. This helps a lot. I do have to set boundaries. Very true. I am a giver, but I will stand back and let the energy flow more. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Beautiful. Very good. Okay.
Very good to hear.
This one is coming from YouTube, actually. So this is one of our YouTube watchers. Hi, Kerry. Loved and shared. Hi from YouTube. How cool. Would love to know if, because we are streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So anyway.
Oh, wow. Well, how are you with the YouTube?
I know. Would love to know if we will move soon and if my job will change. Oh, very good question. What do you reckon?
So movement. See if we got any movement, and also career. I might just do a couple of quick ones. Firstly, for the move. Let's see what we get. Okay, the move. What you really would love to. We've got the Page of Cups. So your heart is so strong in it. We've got, where are we? I'm over this side. Yeah. So we've got the Page of Cups, means your desires are there. You really want to. Is it going to facilitate? You still need to work on closure and working on finalizing things. And then you're free. We have the Fool, which I don't believe is sort of like a card of, setbacks. I think it's a card of freedom. So I think unlocking your, releasing the obligations, and then you're free to go. So the movement is definitely there. And let's look at the career. Okay, so for the career, we got a lot of money. We got the 10 of Cups. So it is strong family business orientated. But perhaps you will probably have to learn some new skills. There is a card of the Wheel of Fortune. So I think it would be better if you could really aspire to gaining more insight or some more knowledge in the field of your chosen profession. And then you will have to work hard, but you can handle that. So it is a work intense coming up, but nothing you can't handle. So
beautiful. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Kerry. And thank you, Kerry. Your names are actually similar. Kerry and Kerry, Kerry and Kerry. That's kind of cool. All righty. Linda. Well, actually, the irony is, Linda, you're going to get a Lisa now. So there's also similar names. All right, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I've loved and shared. Would love a message from Spirit, please, moving forward. So maybe they're going through a hard time or something.
Absolutely. As I said earlier, grief is terrible when we lose someone, and we don't get closure connected around someone that's passed over, especially when we don't get to say goodbye the way we would like to. Quite a different energy, quite a stronger energy connected around you, sweetheart. So I do feel basically I have got someone that was a little bit sick prior to their passing. I keep wanting to go to the opposite side. So I will say I've got dad connected on dad's side of the family. I do feel like that he's letting me know that he's okay. I do feel like he'd been sick for a little while prior to his passing. But you know what? Sometimes, and it's not nice to hear, but sometimes they're in a better place because they're not in pain or they're not suffering. But I do know basically this gentleman just closed his eyes in the end of his life, and his transition was beautiful. We hang on to things that we don't finalized connected around someone that's passed away, and I will tell you that they're fine, they're happy, they're healthy, and in the spirit world there's nothing that holds them back for being complete. But us, you know, in the human world, don't get that closure, and we sit there and we're so hard on ourselves. So sweetheart, grief is real. We go through 5 stages. Go through that. Don't let anyone tell you basically that you have to go through it in a rush. Take your time. Look after you, but knowing basically that this beautiful, beautiful gentleman, you know, stands by your side always and loves you unconditionally like you love them. And that love never, ever dies just because they're not in the physical. So I hope that helps you, sweetheart. I hope that helps.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Linda. Kerry, you got feedback from Kerry. Amazing, Kerry. And Harry, thank you. You're very welcome, Kerry. Kerry. Resonates on both work and move front. Appreciate your guidance. Very good. I like that.
My pleasure.
Okay. Your question. I'm going to give you Karen Bennett, who is one of our regulars. She wakes up super early in New York. She found us through a show that I was on with James Van Prague and Kelly White, and ever since then she's been one of our regulars. So hey, Karen, liked and shared, seeking a book contract. Will I connect with a big publishing house? Oh, that's right, you are writing a book, I remember. Will I connect with a big publishing house or a smaller one? I'm manifesting hard. Thank you. Oh, great question. What do you reckon, Kerry?
Good question. Okay, let me vibe this. Okay, so we're going to go, let's just see what my initial card is in the area of your works. Well, we've got a huge capacity here, the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going big. I'm going all in.
That's good.
I am seeking the biggest.
That's good.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
And did you want to sort of see the outcome for your work? Because I can see it resonates really strong. I just want to see the energy that we get in regards to the continuation of it. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords, and this is a card of deep intellectual capacity. So always writing. I'd say there's something else coming. I think you're actually planning your next book. I think there's an ongoing scenario here for you.
How cool. How amazing.
Yeah,
well,
so
Karen, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's what I
Okay. Fabulous. Awesome. Thank you, Kerry.
Good news there, I think, for you.
That's good news.
Yeah.
We love good news.
Great news, Karen.
All righty, Linda, your turn. This is, again, an interesting question. We've got some good questions here. Most of the questions that I pick are very good. Sometimes I'll pick a question that I don't think is that great, but I'll still pick them because, you know, it's nice to do things for people. Sometimes they're not that grateful, and sometimes I regret picking them after the fact. But anyway, in this case, we'll move on from that. Danielle said, liked and shared. My question is, I believe my daddy is in the house, but I get scared. If I were brave, do you think he would let me know he's there? Ooh, what do you reckon? What a great question.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Danielle, our loved ones never leave us, and they're not here to scare us. And I always say, basically, the funny thing is I teach my students never, ever be frightened of spirit or anyone in the spirit world, because I say this with respect. They can only die once. They can't come back and hurt us. They come back with an immense amount of love. Sometimes humans are the ones I need to be scared of. Yeah. So it's a different type of world. Sweetheart, never, ever be frightened. You know, we look for signs. We want signs. We want some sort of validation that they're still here and they're still with us. And I know you are daddy's girl, and you lost him quite a while ago. So I do feel he's quite comfortable over in the spirit world, but I would never, ever be frightened because he's not there to frighten you. He's there with an immense amount of love. And sometimes, you know, we seem to think that they're going to jump out the wardrobe, or, you know, we're going to go down the dark hallway and we're going to see something. He's very, very subtle, because he knows your fear connected around the unknown. You know, Hollywood has got a lot to answer for. You know, we listen to Hollywood and we think this is the way it is. Well, that's not right. You know, it's love. It's complete love that they come in through. So never be frightened of the love that your father has for you or you have for them, and listen and watch the subtle signs. I do see there could be some connection around electrical things, or you might getting some light bulbs that are blowing, you know, very, very often. Sometimes we can't find remote controls and things like that. So I will say your father's using absolutely everything around electricals to get your attention, but you're looking for things basically that you think is going to frighten you. Sit and feel and allow him to come to you with love. Don't be frightened of the love that the man has for you connected to the way he's trying to connect to you. Never be frightened of Dad, doll. Dad's nothing but pure love.
Yeah, that's well said. I think when your loved ones pass, they retain their essence. So if you weren't afraid of him when he was alive, it's the same thing. You shouldn't be afraid of him when he's passed.
Absolutely.
I think there's sometimes, and this obviously isn't related to people's loved ones who have passed, but I think there are sometimes, I kind of understand why Hollywood has made it so scary, because there's a lot of wrong information out there. So our loved ones aren't scary, our loved ones are beautiful. But I am one of those psychic mediums that do believe that there are sort of lower energies out there. I mean, I know there are. So
sweetheart, there's black and white and everything.
It's 100%. Exactly. It's polarity.
We've got good with bad,
Totally.
Evil and dark.
Exactly. You've got to have the both.
Yeah, absolutely. We both
you're right.
As mediums.
You're right.
But basically, when a loved one comes through,
100%.
But there is certain places that basically that
100%.
Even we get a little bit of a stand back, and it's just like whoa,
Yes.
But in the end, we must remember that these earthbound spirits or these darker spirits were once human as well.
Yeah, that's true.
They've also got a right to basically go home. So what do they do?
You're right. You're so right, Linda. You're so right. I can see you've got all this knowledge. I mean, I love it. Okay, so Kerry, you got feedback from Karen, which is awesome. Feedback, thank you, Kerry.
Right.
Aiming high with a great outcome. Go, Karen. I love that.
Yeah,
Love
it's
that.
good.
That's awesome.
Go.
All righty. Very specific question for you, Kerry, which I love. Her name is Viv. Hey,
Okay.
Viv. Loved and shared.
Hi, Viv.
Do you see my partner and I working our relationship out? Very specific question.
Okay. Good question. It's always a tricky one sometimes when the energy can be a bit stagnant, but we'll see if it can be worked out.
Yeah,
and hopefully,
absolutely.
what I can see, I might be able to give you some tidbits to really work on.
Yes.
Okay, so with strong justice, it feels like someone's being hard-headed and not really listening compassionately at all. So there is that element of being stood over or not feeling connection. So it's just a bit too hard at the moment. There may have been something that you are worried about that may reoccur. So bringing up the past, it may seem right, but I think it's only going to do damage. So I think really you've got to either accept it, balance it out, and let it go. Otherwise, you will have problems. If you can do that, I see harmony. But I do feel that you are worried about an old past situation where you've been hurt or you've had suspicion. And whether you can work that out, I hope so, because I do have the Two of Cups, which means a strong, strong, beautiful union. But I think something has to give, and you have to not be so afraid of past trauma coming back. If you cannot work it through what has already happened and it is continuing, then you're going to have to let it go. False promises are false promises. You have to be very strong on this. Be adamant. Be vigilant. There has to be work from the other side, showing you truth. You need to be showing strong wanting. It's all fine and well saying, oh yeah, we can work it out, but really, what are they doing? What are you both doing? Is there connection, or is it just these words? Words sometimes mean nothing to me. It's more about, can you let things go? Can you actually work through it? Maybe you need that help from the third party to really analyze where you are, and if you can move through something that has happened. But I do see you, whether it is with this partner now or what's coming. I have the Two of Cups, which is you will find your soulmate, and hopefully this is happening right now and you can work it out. Otherwise, stop wasting your time.
Yeah, nice, very good. Thank you, Kerry. All right, Linda, your turn. Let's go with a guy. Let's go with Peter. Hey, Peter. Liked and shared. Hello, lovelies. Hello. My grandmother passed away earlier this year. Oh, does she have any messages for us? What do you reckon, Linda?
First of all, my deepest condolences, sweetheart, especially when it's basically so new, connected around losing someone. And, family is really, really important. And I keep hearing number one connected around you. So I'm not sure if you're first grandson or you're probably one of the favourites. She is acknowledging basically again that she's okay. She's basically sitting back, she loves her cuppa. And even though she was less mobile at the end of her life, she's also telling me she's clear of mind. So I do feel like that she's in a better space now, sweetheart, and basically watching over you. You've got a really, really good connection connected around family. So to me, that is just absolutely beautiful. And she wants to say a lot of thank yous to you because you honoured her with dignity at her service. And she's telling me she heard your words as you spoke to her privately, as you said goodbye to her. So hang in there, sweetheart. Grief is a funny thing, as I said earlier. We can't put a time frame on that, but knowing basically the woman or the matriarch of your family connected around your grandmother is still pretty strong around you, because I do see there's things that haven't really been put into place after her passing. So breathe, take time, and let family sort that out. So lots of love there.
Beautiful. Well said. Beautiful, Linda. You're on fire. All right. Kerry, you're also on fire. Let's give you. Who should I give you? Oh, I picked that one. Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see what you can say about this one. Her name is Tali. I've liked and shared. After many years of not leaving my house, I've started living my life again, but I still get really anxious sometimes, even panic attacks. Will this pass, or do I have a reason to be concerned? Really interesting. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, firstly, it's good that you're actually, overcoming some of the anxiety that you have felt in the past. So that's a really good step.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get from you, Talia. Okay, so we're good. Okay, you do have, I've got the 5 of Swords, and this is a card about you worry about other people's reactions. So to me, you've got a really hypersensitive state of being. You are probably very empathic, really connected to people, sometimes a little bit on the negative side. So you do sort of worry a little bit unnecessarily. I do feel it's probably so nobody is trying to hurt you. I just think you're a little bit hesitant. I think you're going to meet someone when you actually venture out a bit more. I see you and another person connecting strongly, and this is going to be a big life changer for you. It's going to make you more active. I think just having that other person that may have similar experiences that you can really connect with, that will be able to help each other grow and move forward, because the 8 of Wands is your final outcome card for that. That means things change very quickly, which I feel with this other person coming into your life, it's going to be a really great thing for you, a really beautiful thing. And I think you'll just be more connected to the outside world and really want to do things. And I think once you've got your buddy there, there'll be nothing stopping you.
Well said. I like that. Thank you. Okay, let's go with Linda. I've got lots of feedback for you. It'll take up the whole show if I picked them all, but there's a lot of feedback for you. I'll give you Lisa's feedback just quickly. Validation for Linda. Dad passed 12 years ago. I feel him around me all the time. I'm going through a separation right now. So very similar to grief. Thank you, beautiful Linda. Spot on. I'll just give you some quick feedback thing just quickly. Danielle said, beautiful Linda, thank you so much. It's funny because my electronics will constantly turn on and off. Or the stereo will turn up itself. There you go. There's that one. And then I'll give you another one. Michelle said, Harry, I would just like to say how wonderful Linda is. The way in which she answers all of the questions is so detailed, reassuring, and extremely comforting. Thank you, lovely lady. Yeah, some really, really nice feedback here for both of you. Alrighty, Linda, we're going to give you, it's a bit too long. Let's give you Jessica Stansbury. Hey, Jess. Hi, I've liked and shared. I'm looking to see if there is a new love out there. Is my past partner going to give an approval sign when it's right? Thanks. Oh, so she's lost someone and now she's wondering if she's going to meet someone else. That's
darling,
interesting.
absolutely. Love is love. I've had many people say basically, I've lost a husband and I've remarried. My other husband's gone, and both my husband's going to be okay on the other side when I get there. We have an immense amount of love. And when we lose someone that we love the most, especially when there's not a great deal of closure connected around that, and we grieve for that person, then they don't want us to be unhappy for the rest of our lives. So I will say to you, basically, I keep hearing you say partner, partner, partner. I do get there's a few regrets about not putting rings on your finger. So I do feel basically the connection you had was beautiful, but basically that's his only regret. But the love that you had was very, very soul connected. So that never, ever gets severed. But because it is soul connected, the love that he has for you is he does not want you to be on your own for the rest of your life. You've got a lot of life and a lot of living to do, sweetheart. He passed, not you, but he will journey with you through basically your future. And when you do decide to fall in love again, and if it is now, well, then you don't need his permission, but it's nice to have it. And I will say to you, he loved you that much that he doesn't want you to be on your own. But when your time comes, whether it's in 10 years or whether it's 100 years, when your time comes, he'll be one that'll help you through your transition from this world to the next, knowing basically that love between the two of you is never ever severed, sweetheart. But our loved ones always want us to live life to the fullest and to be as happy as we possibly can, because, sweetheart, your life is worth living. Knowing that he was in your life and knowing basically he will probably kick butt if you pick the wrong person, because he only wants the best for you. But I will say to you, you'll know if it's right because it will flow and he'll make sure that the right person comes into your life. So
love it. Beautiful, Linda. Good reading. And thank you, Jessica. Kerry, feedback from Tali for you, darling. Wow, thank you so much, Kerry. I appreciate it all. Was not expecting that.
Sweet.
Definitely helped ease my mind. Beautiful.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you,
Good to hear.
Tali. All right, let's
Yeah,
go with Rachel. Liked and shared.
Okay.
Do you see love coming my way? I've been single for over 3 years. That's actually not that long.
Ooh,
That's actually not
okay.
that long.
Strong, independent woman. Strong,
Yeah, I mean,
independent woman.
I don't think 3 years is that bad.
No, I think it's great because you get to
I
know
think it's
yourself
great.
so deeply.
2 of them
Yeah,
was
but let's see
COVID.
what
I
the
mean, it's
love,
2.5.
the love. Oh yeah, true as. Let's see what the love vibe is for you. Okay, so Rachel, let's check you out. Okay, so I think my cards are saying we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a very lucky card. Things are flowing. So I think for yourself, as you stand right now, you're really strong and you really are looking forward to what you want, and what that will bring will be the Ten of Swords. So we've got someone that's going to really break through your own ideals. I think you're going to have to perhaps open your mind a little bit for a partner that may not be what you think. It feels like there's going to be a completely different type of person you're going to connect with, completely what you've never had before. So it could be the genre, the physicalities. That could be completely a big game changer for you. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which means you're ready. You were so ready to fall in love. The Cups always is a card of energy flowing, very loving card. And we've got the Page of Pentacles, which means your future is really looking bright. I probably would say someone maybe even younger than what you'd usually go for, to be honest.
Very cool. How exciting.
So,
good luck,
yeah,
Rachel.
but we've got really beautiful love cards. Yeah.
And again,
interesting,
3 years is really not that long.
No, but I think it's good because you're actually really in tune with who you are. So you're very focused on what you want. I might just have a quick look for you and just see what the blockage is.
Have a quick one because I've got lots. Do a quick one because I've got lots of questions that I want to get to. We don't have that much time.
Oh, okay. So we've just got. Well, you are patient, and that's a good thing. It's a card
That's
of
good.
waiting and being very patient.
Very
So,
good.
you're not-
Awesome. All right, next one. We're going to go with, I might save that one for you again, Kerry. Linda, I'm going to give you this one. Jenny. Jenny said, I've loved and shared. Do I have any messages from my son in spirit who passed away last year? He's forever 18. So he passed away at 18.
No.
Reading from Linda, please.
Oh, sweetheart, nothing worse than as a mum myself, the thought of losing a child, especially firstborn. I've got a very, very young, shall I say, young boy with a lot of character is the word I want to use. I do feel basically he's full of life connected around it. Sometimes when we lose someone that we love, especially, I always say, partners, I say this with respect, some partners we can basically replace, children we can't. So I know basically, he's just given me yellow flowers too, so I know there's a birthday coming up as well. He keeps calling me mum, and I keep hearing the word I'm sorry. So that doesn't mean he's sorry basically not being here in the world, but I will say there is those forgivenesses connected around that. He's telling me basically that you were his everything, and you couldn't have done any more than what you possibly did than love this child 100%, because he's basically got it back. He's an interesting character, sweetheart, and even though he was 18, he did do and cram as much as he could into his life. He's acknowledging you honoured him, and he celebrated him twice. So I do feel basically there was an acknowledgement of twice connected around his service or his passing. He's telling me, thank you for the music, Mum. You celebrated my life with music. He's also acknowledging how big his service was, because he's telling me there were so many people that celebrated his life. He's given me, I don't know who drinks the Jim Beam or what this is, but he's acknowledging someone's having a bit of a drink with him, or he's with a gentleman that doesn't mind a drink. It's either Jim Beam or a scotch connected around that. But I do want you to know that this boy is okay. And basically the love that you have for him, regardless of life, never changes, sweetheart. And as a mother, from me to you, my deepest condolences. But the love that basically he has, sweetheart, he's also acknowledging basically you brought him home. So he's basically saying thank God I'm home with you now, Mum, if that makes sense. And I will just give you his love. This is too short a place to be able to bring up all the information he's trying to tell me to give to you. But sweetheart, you honoured him, you loved him, and basically the love from mother and son never gets broken.
Beautiful. Really well said. I mean, you said a lot, actually, Linda. That was great. Thank you so much. And lots of love to you, darling. Okay, Kerry, you got a thank you from Rachel. Rachel said, thank you so much, Kerry, with lots of love hearts. And this is the one that I saved for you. Her name is Donna. Liked and shared. Would love a birthday reading. It must be her birthday. Happy birthday, Donna. I'm looking to take the next step on the career ladder. Will I be successful? How exciting.
Okay, great. This will be an exciting year for you. Let's see what we get. Okay, so the career level. Oh, you've got some really beautiful cards. I love the fact that you have the 3 of Pentacles within your realm, which to me, you're a perfectionist. So you have the highest standards and you will be headhunted. There is no doubt about it. You are loved and honoured for your work. You would do, I feel, independently. But there are people that want you to be part of the team. But I do think, your capacity is strong focus about things happening. Save your money, it's saying too. Seriously start saving your money. I know you don't really care about the materialistic side of things, but it's saying just be careful of your financial being as well.
Well said. Happy birthday, Donna. Very good. Thank you, Kerry.
Happy birthday. Right. But there's great success there for you.
Amazing. Good for you. All right, Linda,
Really
Jenny
good.
said
Beautiful
feedback. Thank
card.
you so much. It means the world to me, this message. And yes, everything you said was spot on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you
Sweet.
so much. Linda, from the bottom
My
of my
pleasure.
heart, I love you. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's sweet.
That's really nice, Linda. Did you get that? Linda, did
I
you hear
got
that? Did you see that?
Absolutely, 100%.
Beautiful. Beautiful,
As a
Jenny.
medium, you know, that validation is just absolutely beautiful.
That was great. That was
Beautiful,
great.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it was beautiful. Okay, Linda, let's go with. This is a pretty straightforward one. Alison loved and shared. Evening all. I have the option to renew my lease in January. It is a private rental. I understand the rental crisis. Is there anything better for me? Deep appreciation. What do you reckon, Linda? That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rental out there is very, very interesting. I do get January of new beginnings or moving forward connected around you. The next 6 months, sweetheart, for you is significant life events of change. There's contracts connected around you. So it's up to you. You have a choice connected around re-signing the lease, moving forward. There is a little bit of a price rise because I keep getting some finances adding on to that. And I do feel basically that there's pluses where you live. I feel comfortable where you are. And I feel you've really, really put your feet firmly in the place that you can sort of start to make it your own. But as I said, the next 6 months is all about significant life events. It's not the home that I'm concerned about. There's a little bit of finances. So I will say basically the next 6 months coming into the February, March is about abundance or about work. So I'm more concerned about work than I am the rental. So hang in there. Lots of changes coming your way connected around your finances. But I will say to you, I wouldn't panic. I wouldn't worry about it. But rental, look, just there's two contracts, sweetheart. So to me, one is you're going to re-sign connected around the lease, a little bit of negative connected around work. But I always say, choose your battles wisely and not let anyone walk over the top of you. So hope that helps, darling.
Good, well said. I love that. Good job. Kerry, Donna has said, thank you, great reading. I'm enjoying leftover cake. Awesome. Very good.
Nice one. Where's my piece?
I know. Yeah, both of you are getting great feedback. People at production are really happy with
Thanks,
the feedback
guys.
you're both getting.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Kerry, your one. Chantel, I think her name is. Yes, Chantel or Chantel. Liked and shared, needing guidance around work and love. She needs some help with work and love.
Okay, guidance. Let's get the spirit guides happening for you. Hey, work and love. Let's see. Okay, let's go for the work. Work. You're gonna have to knuckle down and really push through because it's a card of very much hard work for this year ahead. One factor about the 10 of Wands is if you can, try and delegate a little bit more. You don't have to do it all. Being a yes, I can do it is beautiful, but you can be taken advantage of. So, know what you're actually paid for. Do your best, but don't get pushed into doing more than necessary. It's saying be aware of like people's specifications put on you too much sometimes. You can say no, or you could say, I need some help. So that's the work vibe. Let's look at your love vibe. We've got the King of Swords. Okay. You want to do more travel, really? But I don't think this year is for you. I think you need to keep working hard. I think you could plan for a trip with your loved one. But there is a lot of energy about putting your nose to the grindstone and just keep pushing forward. So a little bit of hard work, but I would say make plans for your future, have a journey in the future. Once you've got your work vibe finalized, but it's pretty intense really for what I can see.
Okay. Thank you, Kerry, and thank you, Chantel.
Hopefully you can have a nice break, give yourself a break.
Nice. That'd be nice.
Have a plan a trip.
I know.
Just a quick getaway even, because your workload is intense.
Right. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Kerry. Alrighty, Linda. This is from Rebecca Johns. Hey, Rebecca. Loved and shared. Hey, lovelies. My question is, I had a very weird dream. Are there any messages that are coming through? Thanks, honeys. Ooh, interesting.
You know, I very rarely dream, and when I do, basically, they're always very, very weird. And it's just how do we work this out? You know, and being over here and working over here for 3 days, you know, the dreams I've had has just been crazy.
Really?
I always say, basically, always take pen and paper next to your bed. If you wake up, write it down, get up in the morning and interpret it. My daughter basically was dreaming for a long, long time that she was going to have twins. And we couldn't work what that is. And when we pulled it apart, she wanted to move away from me. And the separation between me and her was basically, you know, the separation between mother and daughter, even though we weren't separated, but she found it hard to tell me. So our dreams don't actually mean what we dream. It's what's going on and how we interpret them. But I always say, sweetheart, spirit comes through in our dreams and we get our best messages through our dreams. So take pen and paper, work out, you know, is it inside? Is it outside? What's going on? You know, the weirdest dreams are probably the best precise dreams that you really, really need to listen to. And it could be basically, you know, just a little bit of it could be a purple house, but the purple might mean, you know, you're connected to spirit. So just jot your dreams down, work out what they are. You've obviously got good intuition. They're obviously trying to work with you through your dreams, because sometimes we get fearful in our waking state. So they're going to work with you in your sleeping state. So basically write it down. See what the messages are. I can't interpret it because I don't know what your dream is. You haven't put that down, but I will tell you, if you really, really listen and put it down in pen and paper, and if it is consecutive and you're having the same dream, well, obviously there's a message there for you that you need to sit back and listen.
Beautiful. Well said. Love it. All righty, Kerry, it's your turn now. And I think we will end with your one, because I'm pretty sure we started with Linda instead of you. Yeah, so I think yours is last. Okay, we're going to give you one of our regulars. It's a huge question. It's too big, but I'm going to pick you because she's one of our regulars, and I haven't seen her name for a little bit. Hi, have liked, loved, and shared. Thanks for your time tonight. Linda and Kerry are on fire tonight. They are. I've been struggling with my children's behavior lately, and hubby is thinking about cutting down hours at work, but he's worried about finances. Is it the right decision? What do you see for our family, please and thanks? What do you reckon? Should her husband cut back on the hours?
Good question.
And help her out at home? What do you reckon?
See what we get.
Teresa.
The financial side for your partner. Let's see what we get for that, hey? Well, I think it's a problem if he does cut his out. You know, I think he has to sort of like, I think hubby would be better off not cutting down the hours if he can help it, because the pressure's on, and I think it's very important that he maintains his business aptitude there. Does he love what he's doing? That's the question I want to know. You know, he feels like he's in two minds about his whole career direction and whether he wants a new start. I don't know if he can do it at this stage. Let me look at that. My cards are saying really focus on what he would love to do more than just having to physically bring in money. Right now you have to because of your responsibilities, but I think deep down he'd like to have a change. Does he work for himself? That is the question. I think he'd be better off starting his own business. He'll have people gladly work for him, you know, so maybe that is a consideration in the future. And I'll pull one for your kids, hey?
Yeah.
I'll just give you a quick one for your children. They are not telling you the truth. They're actually being a little bit deceitful. So there is a little bit of trickery. It's mucking with your mind because you're going, oh, I don't want any more stress, which I can fully understand. I'm not sure how old your kids are, but there's definitely a little bit of deception playing in the background there.
Awesome.
So maybe really try and get to the truth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Kerry and Linda. It's been amazing having both of you on. Thank you so much. Linda, I know you can't log onto the phones because you're in New Zealand. Kerry, are you able to log onto the phones?
I'll be logging on, so if anyone would like to contact me, I'll be happy to share my insight.
Done. All right, awesome. Thank both of you. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you guys soon.
All right, then.
Take care.
Thanks very much, Harry. Pleasure.
Thanks,
Bye.
Kerry. Nice to meet you. Linda, good to see you as always.
Bye, all.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.
Take care, everyone.
You too. Amazing show. Great feedback from all of you. You guys loved it. The phone numbers in Australia is 02-907-10199. In the US, it's 1914-3737-280. In Canada, 17788-071-426. Mobile number worldwide, +61 488 25177. The website is psychictvaustralia.com. And the PIN numbers, Linda's not available because she's in New Zealand, but Kerry's PIN is 9104. And for all of the other psychics that are logged in, go to the website psychictvaustralia.com. I'll see you on Thursday. It's great to, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Thursday. Good night, everyone.